If you've watched any of my recent builds for newly added killers, then you've likely seen one chase perk in common. I'm all ears. Survivors who vault over a window or pallet have their auras revealed for a brief duration. A fairly simple effect, but a very underrated one, as any killer that can hit over pallets or windows, or that is a skill shot of some sort, can use this information to cut down on the length of a chase by a fair amount. As Dead by Daylight adds more killers, we're likely to keep getting more with skill shots, so personally I keep coming back to this perk time and time again. While this perk won't have the same strength as other chase perks, such as Rapid Brutality, or Save the Best for Last on every killer, don't discount it. Even killers without skill shots can make good use of it as well. Simply knowing how a survivor loops certain areas can let you predict how they'll handle certain tiles in the future. Each player will play differently depending on their level of experience, so learning how a particular survivor thinks will help you down them much faster. As any veteran player of the game will know, it's important to play both sides for precisely this reason, as learning how the opposing side thinks is a necessary step in overcoming that side. For our build, we're going to go with a build that focuses on close range aura reading. Ancient Tactics reveals the auras of windows and pallets nearby, and also the aura of any survivor who drops a pallet. Combined with I'm all ears, we'll have a surprisingly large uptime on aura reading in a chase, something that we're going to be taking great advantage of. Typically, you would probably want to pick either this or I'm all ears and not both together, depending on what info on whatever killer that you're playing can use best. But today we're going to want all of that aura reading. In fact, we're going to add Lethal Pursuer to make our aura reading even longer, adding an additional 2 seconds of additional length to any aura reading effect that we have. It'll also reveal the auras of all survivors at the beginning of a match, showing us exactly where to go to start that first chase, letting us apply as much pressure as possible right off the bat. We will need some slowdown, and Dead Man's Switch will be our final perk. After hooking a survivor, the next survivor who stops working on a generator will block that generator for a full 50 seconds. As one of the strongest perks in the game, it'll be all the slowdown that we need. The killer that we'll be showcasing this perk with tonight is probably the killer that can best utilize all this aura reading, the Executioner. Pyramid Head has a short-range skill shot that can go through walls. While it has a slight wind-up time that can give survivors a good opportunity to dodge it, proper utilization of it will shut down extremely strong windows and even some entire loops. And with I'm all ears, we will be able to consistently know where survivors are moving to, letting us get in some pretty dirty hits. Pyramid Head's secondary effect is the torment that is left behind when he drags his knife behind him. Survivors that walk or run through this effect can be instantly sent to cages when downed instead of hooked. While effectively the same as a hook, this is much faster and can be done mid-chase, and works well to counter flashlights and anti-hook perks. If a survivor is on death hook, they'll be instantly killed instead of caged as well. Just keep in mind that caging a survivor will not activate Dead Man's Switch, so make sure to hook instead of cage when you need the slowdown. For add-ons, we simply have double range of our power. Most of his add-ons are fairly useless, but more length will help us out in order to hit some of those shots that we'd otherwise miss. Now you know how the perk works along with the build, so let's just get right to the games. Borgo. This is actually one of the most killer-sided maps in the game, so we're off to a great start. Let's see, Lethal Pursuer, we're seeing 2 over here and 2 over there. Okay, she did not juke. She's going for the window there. Let's get some I'm all ears value. That's nice, already one good hit. Let's see if we can see how she's going to juke over here. Gotcha. It's a nice fast first down here. Thanks quite a bit to I'm all ears. That was the worst flashlight save I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, he's going right for the unhook, it looks like. Let's keep our eye on him. Yeah, he didn't have enough time to get that unhook there. I think he made a mistake. And Dead Man's Switch is just activated on that far gen over there. That was another impressive attempt. Not sure if these guys are together. They seem like they were part of a group, but it can be tough to tell. Wait, hold on, where did she go? Oh, she went right for the unhook, huh? That was a little bit too slow there on that hit. I might have been able to get him. Yeah, I was hoping I could get a little bit of a shot in there while I was blind, but a little too ambitious. And this Nancy here really wants to be chased. So I'm not going to chase her. Give this a quick kick. All these guys are grouping up pretty good. So I have a feeling like at least one of these people with a flashlight is going to be following me around trying to get a flashlight save. You can kind of see. That's how she's playing right here. She's hiding around the corners. Hopefully that means they're going to be too focused on trying to get a save to be doing the gens. So it might give us a little bit extra time. Look at that I'm all ears value there. Fortunately, she didn't juke right into it. If I keep doing this, I'm going to get it sooner or later. Ooh, and they both got infected here. That's nice. Gotcha. Okay, we're going to send her off to a cage. And then let's chase that other one. Oh, actually, let's go for the Steve over here. I wasn't planning on going for the Steve. I was hoping to get the Nancy. Because that way she wouldn't be able to uninfect herself by save. But, yeah, Steve will do. And I'm going to pick him up and hook him low. Get Dead Man's Switch active. I haven't used the Dead Man's Switch a lot lately, but that's on purpose. I think people really got to figure out just how strong this perk is. Even on a killer like Pyramid Head, where it's definitely suboptimal, I'm telling you, I'm going to get great value, even from this game. Let me put down some trails here, so just to slow down people who are going in there for the unhook. Since you do have to crouch and move through the trails of torment there to avoid getting tormented. This Nancy is not going to go for the window, so we'll fake our power. Get a nice hit in. See her with I'm all ears, and we just barely got her at the range. And I'm telling you, the range on Pyramid Head is really good with add-ons. Put her up. And let's head back to basement, I think. I really want one of these guys to drop that shack pellet. You're still waiting for the flashlight save. You know he's tormented, right? Shouldn't juke into that. Let's fake like we're going to get rid of him. I'm trying to get her to make a little mistake here, so she doesn't get too far away. Oh, he had Unbreakable. Ooh, that's a good play. It's actually going to hurt us quite a bit. Now I'm actually punished pretty hard for not just sending him off to a cage. Well, we're blind, but I can still hear. With I'm all ears and a little bit of range, we'll get you yet again. Send her off and go for one of her friends who I'm sure is buzzing around nearby. I might be being a little too liberal with these cages, but I just love keeping the pressure up. We are chasing down into this main building here. Actually, one of the best tricks for winning on this map is just sort of to ignore this main building. So, I'm going to try to do my best not to stay down here too long. Quick pickup, quick flashlight ignore. You know, I tell people all the time that most games you should not be using light more. Oh, I'm surprised he actually had enough room to avoid that there. I tell people not to use Lightborn because it's such a crutch perk, and hopefully this is doing a good job of showing just how unnecessary it is most of the time. You just have to be a little bit smart when you're playing. And he did not juke into that. See Zora's Ancient Tactics. I hear people all around me. Oh well. Goodbye. Yeah, I saw her trying that little tech over there. Not gonna work. I think I should be able to get her here. Yeah, she held on that, but with I'm all ears, we see where she's going. Get a nice hit in. And I'm all ears, I'm telling you. The value you get from it, it's subtle, but you're gonna get like value from it like almost every game. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to her before she went through the portal, but that's okay. She's not tormented yet. I would like to get her so, but I'm not going to throw the chase to do so. Meanwhile, Dead Man switch over here to my right, still giving me value without even trying to. Let's torment these areas here, so that way if she wants to play Shack at all, I can send her off to a cage. She ignores the door, goes for the window. Can we get... Oh, she's going to the basement. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's just slow her down just enough. Ooh, nice. Go through the window. And I should be able to get her here. Gotcha. And here comes the obligatory flashlight attempt. She's gonna get tormented too. Finally, she dropped Shack Pallet. Took somebody long enough. Oh man, she had a perk to get her up too with that little endurance shield. Nice. Rid of her dead hard. I don't even care at this point. There's nowhere for them to go. And we know where all three of them are now. Oh, I thought she was going to vault that back. But we do see her auras. And that's not going to work. It'll work a little bit. Looks like she loses her nerve and runs off. We already dealt with the one unbreakable before, but I'm a little bit worried about a second one. Yeah, these gamers are not playing around, are they? She's going back for Shack. Going window. Nope. Good fake though. Gonna leave her for a minute. The Nancy's still in a cage. Looks like she was sent downstairs. You're going down. And I'll give you a little chop. There's that animation. And you, of course, going for... Oh, a sabot hook? Well, here. Sharpen my blade, will ya? And then there was one. And here's Hatch, too. Nice. Okay, so we've got split doors, but not too far away. And I see some scratch marks. And I hear her. That was fun. You're not tormented, but you are the last one, so we can do the full Mori on you. Dead by Daylight really needs some gore in it. I mean, you kind of pulp her like that and she just ragdolls? Whatever. Teams like this that are so, like, focused on altruism, they're fun to go against. Let's see. Yeah, 3 flashlights and brand new part. Oh well. Oh, I like this map. This is actually what I consider a very balanced map. Killer can be smart and try to, like, cut it off in 2, because you can kind of half the gens on one side and half on the other. But good survivors are not going to let you do that. Hey, wake up. I'm not going to actually down that AFK guy right now. Okay, scratch marks. Okay, I guess they continued up here. And scratch marks can be weird in this game. Okay, Cheryl. Where are you going? When I play Pyramid Head, one thing I like to do, actually it's just kind of all killers like this. Ooh, that's unfortunate, you got stuck. I like to just like overuse their powers a little bit. You know, shoot shots out, even if you don't think they're going to hit. Because every time you use them, you just get a little bit better. You know, you get a better sense of their range and their timings. Definitely the way to get better at the game. Okay, we put her in the basement, so we're going to torment these doors and windows. Hello, Nicolas Cage. Hi. Yeah, come on. Something over here. Oh, he's got a pallet. This guy is so expressive, I love it. Yeah, I'm coming. Be patient. Listen, it's gonna happen, alright? Let's see, where's he going? Yeah, I'm coming. Hold your horses. Yeah, see? First try. Okay, we got this gen over here being worked on. Someone there right now, in fact. Dead Man Switch. There's a bit to go. I'm just gonna push him right off. Maybe it would have been better to just wait a second before I hook, but I'll be hooking this guy in a minute. I can feel it. Okay, there's a party popper, or whatever they're called. More expensive flashbang. And you also got stuck on that. Man, you know, this map, it is one thing about this map. Actually, some of the maps in this game, it's just, some you can run through and some you can't. It's just so inconsistent. I do wish there was more of a regularity with that. And he up there just wasted my I'm all ears, but the cooldown's pretty short now, so... Wait a minute. Yeah. Guess he didn't waste I'm all ears. Okay, here's a Dwight. The flashlight. I think he's far enough away that he won't be able to get this flashlight save. Unless maybe he has background player. Give him that speed burst. Oh, they unhooked right in the basement. Gotta be careful not to get blinded here. That guy's got a shield. Where are you headed? I just know these guys are not going to get too far. And that was unfortunate. You did not want to get tormented right here. Good movement, though. That's not the play. Let's get this out of the way. Make this big area here a dead zone. I'm going to put you back in the basement, I think. Hold on a minute. Actually, maybe not. If I had known you were here, maybe I would have just caged you. Where are you headed? He's kind of drawing me away from the basement. But I think that's fine, especially since I hear somebody right over here. Somebody's been working on my generator. Cheryl, you were in a bad spot. as white as a flashlight, but I think we're far enough ahead it doesn't matter. And oh yeah, I've got a challenge here where I'm supposed to sacrifice 3 more survivors. The game I played right before this, I killed all 4, but I did not sacrifice them, so it didn't count. I guess I should have thought of that, but when you play this game enough, these challenges just sort of become background noise, you know. Not really that important. Just putting down a little bit of trail here, just for some blood points. And Cheryl here really wants me to hit her. I'll just leave her there for a minute. She was just unhooked, so I'm guessing she's got Decisive Strike, and I did not know there was a window right here. I should have known. Should have seen that coming. Here, come on. You got it. Use it. She had it. She used it. Well, come on, Cheryl. You wanted me to chase you, right? Oh, wait, I don't think I can actually hit over this little bit of an incline here. And you were in a big dead zone. The only thing you've got there is that pallet, which I would be able to hit you if you went for it. Okay, let's go. Just put you up here. And just like that, the game's over. This was nice and blocked over here without me even having to think about it. For a whole 50 seconds. As a reminder, it takes 90 seconds to repair a gen. So Dead Man Switch blocks it for more than half of the total time. And I'm very tempted to cage you, but I gotta get my challenge. Okay, so that's where the last survivor is. It is Dwight's first hook. But that's okay, you can just sort of rot on the hook there. Okay, where did you go? Here you are. And I only need 3 sacrifices, so... And there we go. A nice, tidy game here. Give us a kick for some more points. And yeah, you know, on most killers I would not recommend running 3, you know, info/chase perks, but on Pyramid Head, where you can use his power, it's a lot of fun. And you got the standard stuff here. It's interesting using a white ward to protect one of those things, but whatever. Power of I'm all ears, I'm telling you. While I'm all ears is definitely a perk that requires a bit more skill to utilize properly, the long duration and short cooldown make this perk quite strong. If you haven't tried it out yet, I highly recommend doing so. And if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on underrated perks and builds. And even if you don't, or you already are, thank you for watching.